song which is here to rewrite the rules of photography. I'm Shivani Dandigar and I will be your host for today. You must have heard the famous saying, rules are meant to be broken, and you must have used it in your lives to actually do something daring. If done correctly, you can not only break the rule, but actually rewrite it by achieving something which looks impossible for others. But at Huawei, we believe in making it possible. Yes, you can clap for that. That's huge. To today's event. Today, Huawei is going to reveal phones that push the boundaries of two fields at the same time: smartphone and photography. Huawei has continuously challenged itself to achieve something remarkable in the smartphone innovation, and I feel with Huawei P30 Pro, we have achieved something truly unbelievable. The P series is a photography pioneer in a true sense, and today you're going to find out exactly why. Huawei P30 Pro is a perfect combination of beauty and the beast. Beauty in terms of its design and beast in terms of its performance. Beauty for its sleek design and beast for its camera and performance. Today we are here to unveil this marvel from the innovation leaders in smartphone industry, Huawei, an innovation that is going to rewrite the rules of photography. So without further ado, let's begin this epic journey by calling upon stage Tornado Pan, Country Manager, Huawei Consumer Business Group India. Ladies and gentlemen, please give him a huge, huge round of applause, welcoming on stage. Another big round of applause. Thank you so much for such a detailed insight about the brand. I'm sure this will help us appreciate the product even more. And now it's time to get to know this new brilliance of Huawei. And to do so, I would like to call on stage Mr. Saurabh Sagi. Let's give him a big round of applause, please. Welcome him on stage.
What's most interesting to see is that we get to the ultimate evolution in mobile photography, which encapsulate over film, digital DSLRs, and finally to the evolution, the final evolution space, which is the mobile photography. Let me take a step back for all of you. Let me just go back a little bit with the Huawei P9. Huawei has been sort of smartphone technology overall, especially the photography part. Now, let me take you through a small video and thanks. We just wanted you to focus on the small video game. Now, this is a little bit out of norm. Normally you get to see the color at the end, but there's a very basic reason of showing this to you. You would have all seen the global launch, of course. Now, why I wanted to show this slide to you at the very beginning was to highlight right in the front of how much detailing, of how much focus our engineers put into the design aspect of our smartphones. Now, let me just indulge you for a little while. If you would care to imagine, all of you, that there's a plain, clear salt lake or a salt plain, any of these. And you just imagine the position of the sun when it's going on. There's a point to all of this, I assure you. So when the sun goes up, then the gradients of this salt plain, it would slowly and steadily change. This is the level of detail that our engineers go to by designing. The point of telling you all of this is that a lot of things in Huawei, including majorly the design part, is inspired by nature. When I say inspired by nature, so this is a color that we give you, which is completely driven by by what nature gives us. If the sun goes over your head on a salt white plane, then the gradients that you would get will be of something like breathing crystal, something like the colors that we have on our breathing crystal device. Engineers go to whenever if the aspect of design comes in picture. Alright, so going by that theory, a lot of effort has been put into the design, including the notch. The P30 Pro is equipped with a teardrop notch, which is really small. It is 6.64 mm small, and it allows for that unobtrusive viewing experience that the consumer can get. Moving on, same thing with the narrow bezels. If you look at the competition as well, industry competition as well, they are quite behind when it comes to bezels. In the P30 Pro, You get very, very thin bezels for that uninterrupted viewing experience again for the consumers. Moving on, the device is really good. It's really premium to to hold in your hands. It is a very compact design, which is very easy to hold. Again, for all of these gamut of features that I'm telling you with this display, this size that I'm telling you, 6.47 inches, you need a good battery backup. You would require a good battery backup to support the device. Yeah, and I'm very happy to say that this is one of the integral challenges with the design team, and I'm happy to note that even with battery of a 4200 mAh, it's being fitted into a device very beautifully, and the device is still easy to hold at just for 92 grams. Next generation in-screen fingerprint sensor that has been that the p30 Pro comes with. So talking about this in-screen fingerprint sensor a little bit, it's actually faster and it's more secure than the previous, and you would all have most of you who have experience with the p30 Pro in-screen fingerprint sensor. That's it. Alright. Moving on, it has a gorgeous glow and it has really, really fine cuts on the top of the device and the bottom of the device to give you a very diamond sort of a shaped feeling, really premium feeling with the design. There you have it. It's the Huawei p30 Pro with 6.47 screen. It is a curved OLED. If you look at the back as well, that has a different story to it that I will take you through. But that is also a curved, that also has a curved screen to it, that also has a curved feel to it to give you that perfect handheld feel. It is an IP68 certified device, which makes it water and dust resistant. You can enjoy the device in any weather conditions that you want. Of the Huawei p30 Pro. With the device, you get 9 layers of coating at the back of the device. Right? This is nano optical coating at the back of the device. Now, each of these layers is actually thinner than a piece of paper. That's how thin the coating actually is. And what it adds onto, apart from a beautiful gradient that you see on the device, is the durability factor. The durability factor increases by a lot. This device again, along with the durability, it also comes with a lot of innovative features. Something that we are proud of is actually the airless design. It is designed for simplicity. So, what that means is that we've actually replaced the grill, the airpiece grill that you see on the top of your smartphone that a lot of times. We've replaced that with a new technology, which is a Huawei proprietary technology again. It is called sound acoustic technology, which is inside the display of the smartphone, of the Huawei p30 Pro. And this enables two things. One is that it gives you that again immersive experience for viewing for the consumers, and second thing is that this could augment or this could further complement the calling of the device, the call quality of the device, the call audio of the device, whatever you want to call it. Yeah? Possible into an RYYP array. Now what that does is it gives you immense exposure, sensitivity. It does a world of wonders to the camera setup that you have on the device. Now this is the technology that we are bringing to the p30 Pro. Let's this, as I was saying, this would enable the device to take up to 40% of more light. What that means is amazing night time photography, amazing low light photography, and a bunch of other features that I will just dwell into. So it would give you a 125% larger sensor than the competition out there right now in the world with the p30 Pro. That is what we are bringing to the table. And again, as I told you earlier, RYYP is a different mechanism altogether that does a world of wonder to the device. There is just as a specification with this aperture of 1.6, it can feed in more light into the device. It will. It's an increase of over 25% over the previous generation, which is the Huawei p30 Pro. Now, just to tell you about this again, a wonderful thing for the consumers. Not many of them know that what stabilizes your image would be an optical image stabilization. But again, what is path breaking in this? What is most innovative in this is that Huawei has fitted in the OIS or the optical image stabilization in two lenses. not one, in two lenses. In the primary lens, of course, which is quite common, and also the telephoto lens, to make those optical zoom and the hybrid zooms more stable than what it is. Yeah. So, all right. So now this came out a little bit early, but I just wanted to build up a little bit of suspense around this. This is a very important part. What that innovation of RYYP also does is that it increases the light sensitivity, and the ISO, which is considered as like a, for the photographers, ISO. The competition in the mobile space is still hovering around 6400 levels. Your good DSLRs would go up to a lakh 10. With this, interesting gamut arrangement that we have, array arrangement that we have in the device, the ISO level actually goes upwards of 4 lakh, which is quite astonishing for a mobile phone especially to have. I just wanted to take you through a couple of shots with, as a result of all of this that I'm explaining to you right now. So, in this you will see that the P30 Pro is actually equipped with, in any lighting sort of a condition, P30 Pro is equipped with a lot of, vivid color patterns that you will see, and also with the nighttime photography, it is just enormous. It is something that is going viral globally. I'm sure most of you already know about it. So, I give you, with this shot, I give you the starry night with only one shot. As you can see in the rest of the other phones, it's not that visible, but with the P30 Pro, even night would turn into a complete bright situation. Huawei has done a lot, the engineers, the R&D team has done a lot to fit the camera inside the device. I'm sure none of you would like, not so pleasant bump in the camera module of your mobile phones, but, if you look at this device, even with that sort of capability, you have, our R&D teams have actually fitted the camera sideways on the right angle, which, enables this camera to be fitted very beautifully in the chassis of the phone, and it just makes it look more beautiful and more beautiful. And of course, you get those zoom capabilities that were never heard of before. So, talking about the zoom capability, optical zoom of 5x, hybrid zoom of 10x, digital zoom of 50x is something that we are really proud of. The Huawei P30 Pro would take you to these levels. And again, these are things that a normal smartphone camera would not do for you. This is how we are rewriting the rules. These are just some illustrations. The P30 Pro would work on this for you, and I'm sure with the limited time, Mr. Talwar, did not show you more features. Otherwise, he was very eager to show you. There is one more sensor that I would like to show off about the device, which is called the TOF camera lens. Now, this is the fourth one. That the TOF is called the time of flight camera lens. This helps you to capture in-depth information, true bokehs. Everyone who likes perfect portraits done would kind of be very excited with this edition. Now, this would, again, as I told you earlier, just to show you an illustration that how this would take a multi-level pro bokeh shot. Again, this is something that we just wanted to show to you just for the level of detailing. If you would notice on the device, if you would notice on the right most if I'm right, would be the P30 Pro. Now with this image that you get a lot of detailing if you would consider P30 Pro's camera, which makes it again a very capable device to take your landscapes and take very beautiful photographs of very beautiful moments. Again, just some illustrations to show you in comparison to the competition what we have really with the P30 Pro. Panoramas are excellent. It depends on the perspective whether you only want to take one layer of smoke coming out of a volcano or the complete landscape. So it depends on the sort of photographer you are. But this device makes you capable of across whatever you want to shoot, you can. Lens, what you also get is super macro. So this is why I'm saying super sometimes is, although the mode is called super macro, it's called why I'm saying this is because it goes up to the level of 2.5 centimeters. Now that is really astounding. If there is any macro lover out there, most of you would be, then do try this feature out. It's completely amazing. Just some illustrations to show you how close can the camera of the P30 Pro project to you. It's by design that we didn't put audio in some of them. We really wanted you to just see the videos. Why I'm showing you this video is, friends, that think about this video and the level of stabilization that you will require for something like this. And again, this is something that you would be able to try out as well. But the point of this video is that couple of OIS and AIs, which is optical image stabilization with the artificial intelligence stabilization that we have on the devices, you get very stabilized scenarios for all the videos that you have. Again, for the people who are afraid of wildlife, generally, you can take a video from the distance as well, because the telephoto is just that marvelous, because the optical lens on this is 5x, which makes it the clearest thing if you shoot it from the dark and super at 5x. Again, so ladies and gentlemen, we give you the moon of sorts. It is just something that you will see with the 10x zoom capability, which is the hybrid capability of the device. Again, just some precious moments. Now, this is a very interesting feature, ladies and gentlemen. It's called the dual video mode, which we all look forward to in the P30 Pros. With this mode, it's no longer at the editing table that you have to add in a close perspective and a wide perspective to a video. Both of them can be done at the same time when you're picking someone. For instance, if there is a moment, if there is a dance going on, or if there is a very interesting bartender making very interesting drinks, allows you to play those, get immersed in those games and get a very good gaming experience. It is over 200% of NPU, which equips the device with AI capabilities. This is something which is again unique in this device. Huawei has its own proprietary EROFS. Now this technology would leave up to 2 GB RAM at all times, making your device, the P30 Pro, faster in all scenarios. It will last long. Again, you can just compare it with the competition which is out there in terms of battery life. Now, this device would come with super charging capabilities of 40 watts. What that means is that it would be able to charge 70% of your devices in half an hour of charging, which is really impressive. It would also be, it also has wireless charging capabilities and would be an added accessory, the wireless charging of 15 watts. You can charge a gamut of your devices which do not really have a long-lasting battery life with the P30 Pro as well. Now this, the Huawei P30 Pro would come with EMUI 9.1 out of the box. It's a very important upgrade to the existing EMUI 9. It makes your icons look bigger, making it looking more unclustered for our viewers. That's the way that they wanted it, and it would be divided into 4 layers, 4 lines, 4 columns instead of the usual kind, which is really interesting to know. Now this EMUI 9.1 would again be equipped with gesture navigation for full view capabilities that again you get in. As you can see, the same as P30 Pro, we would be coming out with the 3D modeling and in P30 Pro as well. That we have in the auto space. Okay, so this was about the P30 Pro. Now let me very quickly come to the second innovation, second device, second smartphone, which would rewrite the rules for us as well. This gives our consumers, our users, a very premium feel in a category that they have not experienced this feel till now. Again, the camera is really interesting. It is a 32 MP front sensor, which really helps you in taking good photographs, good selfies. It's interesting to know that this would probably the only device in this segment that would have a 32 MP front sensor. Again, this has a lot of purification modes that you all would be aware of about Huawei devices. So I'm going to move past it. Now it helps you take really good portraits that I have highlighted before as well. Now, this device is a very capable selfie camera, has a very capable selfie camera that helps you take selfies in low light scenarios as well. There are so many scenarios that the AI is able to configure. There are 8 common scenarios that the AI will be able to configure with the selfie camera as well. the rear camera would have increased capabilities that we are going to cover later. It has, in this category of the device, of course, you guys are going to know the price later on, but in this category, having a face unlock is also considered a premium feature. That is something that our consumers are going to get with the p30 lite. This is just the camera setup, just to show you guys that how impressive is the triple camera on the Huawei p30 lite. This has a triple camera setup, which was, again, Huawei has always believed in bringing the cost of technology down for across the segments, consumers across the segments, and this is something which is a testimony of that. So you get a wide angle lens with this, which helps you capture more beautiful landscapes with a very impressive field of view. Again, handheld super night mode. These are all just the modes of the device that I'm just going through for your benefit. The main camera recognizes over 22 scenarios, the AI of it, or the AI part of it, and which is really impressive because Huawei was the pioneer when it came to AI or NPU in devices. So this would have customized video ringtones as well. Not very least to say that this device will become equipped with a very powerful chipset, and it would deliver a very powerful performance for our consumers. Again, it's a high silicon 710 Kirin 710 chipset that we have on the device, something that our leading devices also have. This would be available to our consumers in two options, which would be one would be 4 plus 128 and one would be 6 plus 128 option that we would have for our consumer. This is the p30 lite, which is equipped with a triple camera on the back. 2.0 Huawei's technology, which enhances gaming experience specifically, on a number of games. Okay, so this is how we've rewritten the rules of photography. This was just a very brief description of what the device has for you. Maybe when you experience the device, you will uncover a lot more that you can share with me as well. Thank you so much for your time.
That was such a thorough and insightful. Fully amazed by the features of this phone, especially that camera. Who is loving this camera already? Thank you. Yes? Are you all loving the camera? Fantastic. With the 40 MP camera, your Instagram following is going to hit the sky. I know. I would love that for sure. Huge fan already. The zoom on this camera can bring the things and people that you love closer. We've already seen that. The smallest details of... So now there's only one thing left to do, or one thing left to know rather, about the Huawei P30 Pro and P30 Lite that I'm sure all of you want to know, right? What is that one thing?
Price.
Sorry?
Price.
I can't hear you. Anybody? The price? You want to know the price? Okay, I guess we should find out the price. But before we do that, let's call on stage Tornado Pan, Ritesh Ghoshal, and Saurabh Sagi. Let's hear you. Let's make some noise. Come on. Oh, that was a bit thunder. Can we try that again? This is a huge moment. Let's hear some noise in the audience. Much better, Delhi. Thank you so much. All right, gentlemen, I'll leave it to you.
Yes.
Let us now announce the price for the p30 Pro.
Any guesses?
8.
I can't hear you.
8.
8. Oh. And any guesses to what the last number is? Oh my God. 71.
And also, we have the low cost EMI with the offer and the cashback. And the first available in Amazon and in Puma. And also, we'll have the extra offer for our consumers. Can work well on one charge for 2 weeks. 15990 of course.
Fantastic. Let's give a huge round of applause once again for the price reveal for this incredible revolution in smartphone technology.
Lihat mobile aja malik ya. bring the 1G offer, 2,200 cashback. Also, have the coupon, 10,000 coupon for the make one trip and also room card vouchers. Yeah. And we have the two versions. One is for flight one day, 1,990. And also we have the 5 express 6 card one way, 2,990. And the first available in Amazon 25, and then beginning of the May we will available also in Burma. Yeah. And also we will have the exchange offer, no cost EMI, also the cashback.
And this would again come with a bunch of geo offers as well for your viewing and enjoyment. Alright, thank you so much.
Thank you so much to the entire team at Huawei for giving us the details of this marvel of innovation. Thank you so much, gentlemen. And now that we all know about the feature of this phone, I'm sure you're all eager to get your hands on it and try one for yourself. Am I right? Yes. Incredible phone can do. It's an absolute revolution in smartphone technology. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Enjoy.
एक सेकंड अभी फर्स्ट वेब पर बैठे थे